Alright. Should be online for day number 2. If everything's going to plan. You can check in if I have everything set up. Should be... Okay. Ready to go. Let's queue up for some fun solo queue games. I've been reading some feedback. And some people said that it would be better or like more fun or educational if I wouldn't go so hard on the enemy laner, as in like try to not get a kill for like 10 minutes or something and then try to get a lead to show, like maybe even try to show how to get a lead without killing. Why is this hairline fucking cancer again? Here we go. Because it's actually not that useful to just see me stomp, obviously, and I know that. That's why I'm trying to not play like hyper carry champions all the time, like Yasuo or something, but more like Garen or like, I don't know, anything that should also be played by you guys. But I'll try, I guess I'll try that this game. I'll play like Maokai or something. I'll try to make it so I'm not gonna go too aggressively on the enemy, even though there were situations where I could have, and I'll try to point that out. I hope I can manage to do that, and hope I don't my muscle memory doesn't fuck me over, if I even have any. And yeah, I'll pretty much just try to just CS, try to just do my job, except for trading, and then try to win the game without having a kill lead of sorts. Unless obviously I get a gank or something, because I'm just gonna play as normal there. Otherwise that would be like fucking stupid. So gonna try to make that educational thing a little bit more prominent in the first game with that. I'm not gonna do it the entire time because obviously that's a bit AIDS as well. Doesn't make sense. Like if there's a few champions where you have to trade and that rely on that, so it's not good to do it on everyone. That's why I want to play Maokai now, because he doesn't need to do that. And on the other hand, I also bought Yorick, which a nice guy gifted me money to do so yesterday. That's very, very sweet still. And I instantly bought him, so I'm definitely going to play Yorick in the second game, if I get top lane. Otherwise, I'll play him afterwards, of course. If I get mid lane, I'll play Annie, because I wanted to see Annie. And aside from that, I'm not sure how many games we're going to play. It's got to be until 9 my time, so now that's about 2 hours and a half, a little more. One sec. I'll throw this off and not talking the entire time. But yeah, generally, I'll try to do the same thing as yesterday, but even better. So hopefully that works out. Hopefully the feedback that you guys gave me is actually possible for me to make use of. Also, Conceited lol, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy your time, and I hope we find a game. League of Legends. Probably close my Skype. Oh shit! I forgot to open the stream chat. Fuck. I knew there was something, I forgot. I'm very sorry if there's something in chat right now. I did not see. We get top lane, nice. So if there is something in chat, I'm gonna pop up the window real quick. Might lag for a bit because I have to open the stream, and that always fucks up my CPU. Pop out. There we go. So if there was anything in chat that I didn't see, feel free to repeat it, because I'm sorry I could not have read it. Zagoose, welcome to the stream. Also, what's important is I'm gonna, as long as I'm like in lower elos, like silver, low gold and stuff, try to give me as much feedback as in how can I present or like explain the game, or like do that now if you want to give me feedback, because once I'm getting into the higher elos like platinum, diamond and stuff, I will need to play properly, if you know, if you catch my drift. But for now I can just try to focus on certain things that are important for other players, like the basics pretty much, which obviously are still very important in like higher elos, but at that point you should already know The basics of the basics, if you know what I mean. Oh shit, I should have banned Cat. Actually, both champion sides. So let's see, normally on Maokai you'd go attack speed marks, armor quins, or AP quins. And then HP per level and magic resist seals against AP. Or you'd go armor quins, HP per level seals, and CDR per level glyphs. But since I don't have that, I'll just go with the attack speed AD page, which has like the basics. Attack speed is really good on Maokai because you can proc your passive faster and you can trade well. And because he scales super well for attack speed, because his base attack speed is very high. So most people just take attack speed on Maokai. And the other thing is we pick Grasp of the Undying. This is 8s. Fiora is a good counter against Maokai. I will still play Maokai, but normally in a game that will be counter picking yourself, so I would not recommend picking Maokai into Fiora, but for the sake of playing Maokai, I will play Maokai. And for Masteries, you just go 12 or 18 for Grasp, because Courage got nerfed too hard, and you can trade with the Grasp. And the rest is just normal stuff. Battle Trance, I put 1 point again in Vampirism for the little bit of sustain it gives, and that's about it. Zagoose says, hey thanks, do you think it will be possible for you to play Maokai, doing that right now? Or give some tips on someone wanting to play him. I feel like whenever I play him I always get super pressured by my opponent, and even if I try to trade back before like level 5 I lose my trades terribly. I'm gonna try to not trade super hard here, and not like force trades, which is hard against Fiora anyway, but Maokai most of the time trades reactively in a way that it can interrupt champions that need to stick on you longer to deal the damage, like Fiora, Irelia, whatever, need to stick on you and proc several auto attacks to outdamage you, or you can just cancel the trade by pretty much just snaring them, queuing them away, by knocking them away, then slowing them. And that pretty much makes it so you win the trade if you don't go to extended trades, because Maokai, at least against those champions, doesn't win standard trades and wins by pushing the lanes and then poking the enemy down until you can go all in. But as I said, I'll try to not trade as much this game for the sake of making it more educational, as in trying to make TP plays more, trying to win the game by just purely CSing, and then after 10 minutes or something, I'll try to do something then in like team fights. Obviously, normally that's not what's gonna happen, because you will lose it later on in split pushes against Fiora, so if I don't get ahead early, she should have the edge anyway. But I mean, she already has the wrong keystone. And again, I'm gonna stress this once again, if you play low elo and you're already complaining that you can't climb, check your runes and masteries first, because before you even start the game, you already put yourself at a disadvantage if you don't take the correct masteries and runes. Like, why does Fiora have Grasp when Fervor is 10 times better? You always take Fervor on Fiora, because you can stack it super quickly, it scales super well, and like, there's literally not a single reason to take Fervor anymore on her. Like, Courage on Vi is fine, but Thunderlords is better with lethality. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Although I don't know if you still could take Courage bot lane, or Bond of Stone even, but like, I'll just say that's fine. That's fine, that's like, why do you go Deathfire on Echo? Echo isn't a poke champion. That's fine, that's fine. Like, that's just the basic stuff. For starting items, I'll go Corrupting Pot, because most of the time you want to do that on Maokai. You could go Doran Shield, but I normally against those champions you have to back early anyway, especially against like Jason something. It's possible, but I still recommend Corrupting Potion, because it just helps you with trades and win you and gives you some mana sustain, which he really needs. Is there any chance to play Gragas top and give some tips, maybe a few tricks? If I can buy him, yeah, but probably not today and not in the next few streams, unless obviously I get someone to gift me it or more people want to play it, because I still need to look that I just only have like a handful of champions, maybe 2 handful, and I'll try to get as many champions as possible though. Also, Rakalthra and half apple pie at 69. Welcome to the stream. You said that Courage of the Colossus got nerfed too hard in the last patch, but if your team is more centered on team fighting, would you still better to take Grasp, or would you acceptable to take Courage? In team play, I would say yes. I think in team plays, it would be fine to still take Courage on some champions like Nautilus and stuff. But generally, especially in solo queue, I would still say Grasp is better on almost every tank. Unless it's like bot lane where you already get the 2 champion proc, I would recommend going Grasp on pretty much anything that is a tank. So I think it's nerfed too hard for solo lanes to justify it, because solo lanes are much more important than team fights in solo queue. But again, same as yesterday, we know Fiora walked into the lane early, so he started red buff, so we should be careful early on. We walk into the lane same time as Fiora, Jinx. Again, I'll just not try to trade as much. I'll just try to CS. She got a lane push on, so I'm gonna stick back a bit because she does win fights early on. She has a item advantage with Dawn's Blade, and she is obviously a duelist. I know she's level 2, so like if I walk into the lane now and she's smart, she could easily pressure me. So what I do is I farm from range, stay in XP range, take the minions, and make sure that I don't lose out on the gold there. Let that minion get hit. That was a bit too much already. That was already bad. Okay, not doing too well here. But you don't even if you lose a few CS, like it's not terrible, because you're expected to lose early on against this matchup. Or like until you have a few levels, then you can kill her, and then you will lose again after she outscales. But right now, since she's pushing, that was really bad. She took a tower shot for no reason. We just want to try to freeze it outside the wave, outside the tower, because she's still trying to push. But right now, it should be pushing towards them again. So because we have the cannon minion still, and he's died to the tower. So we'll be pushing out for him. Fuck. Now we have a minion wave advantage, so normally I would trade here, because it's like, if she tries to fight me here, she will lose the trade. But I'll just not do that. And now that, since the wave is pushing out, just gonna go for a quick ward. And push it out quickly. Because, I mean, Vi is mid, so I don't have any pressure here. Fuck. Get her to not freeze the wave. She takes lots of minion damage there. We could already get an early back here. This is something I want to try now, because I'm still wanting to learn wave control as well. So I'm wondering what's happening if I can get an early back with boots here, and if I can get to lane quickly enough without losing too much, without having to TP either. So I would not recommend back in here. I'm just trying this. If it is worth it, but I don't think so, because I already lose 1, 2, and I still have pots as well, so yeah. Realistically, like, I just wanted to see what happens, because obviously I still need to learn that as well. I lost, I think, 3 creeps, which are melees, and the cannon is still alive, so if I get lane control with the item here, it is worth, and Elise is coming as well, so it's not terrible. But we can't allow her to get lane control as well. So Fiora's getting ganked here. That's bad. I fucked that up. But she's dead, so that's fine. So now we just want to thin out the wave a little bit, because I think it's still pushing towards us. Or maybe not, because the minions were too hit. But I'll just go into the bush here and back. It should be pushing. Yeah, it's pushing towards us. So at this point, since I kept TP, I can just back off, TP back to wave, and have full HP again. She has to TP as well. So I'll just go with a cloth armor and a pot, a ward. And now we're back. Like, we're still not behind in CS, because I'm playing really badly and also not trading to contest his CS. But we have wave control. And we didn't lose out on any XP, which is much more important as well. Realistically, like in an order, it would probably be wave. It would probably be XP, gold from minions, and then gold from kills. Or like even just lane pressure to get pressure elsewhere, and then solo kills. So this is pretty good because now the tower it's a frozen. Is it outside of the? Is it frozen? I'm not entirely sure. But realistically, it should be either be frozen out tower because she's pushing a little bit, or it should be slow pushing towards her. Either way, we have a good situation where we can actually poke now. Still, since I don't really want to go too aggressive trade-wise, I'm pretty much just like taking the wave here. Like I'm not even trying to trade. Otherwise, I would have used W and stuff as well. But I'm still winning the trade because she takes my Qs. So right now, I would just go all in here and kill her. But I'm not doing that. Like even though I'm a tank, I do still deal damage. So here we kind of just want to push the wave. Yeah, to get out here, because otherwise she can go in on us. So now, like, I will, like, I could kill her here. She doesn't have parry. She's really low. I could just flash on her. I could kill her, but I'm not gonna do that until 10 minutes at least, and then I'll try to still win the game. Just pushing it in here. She's trying to freeze it with that HP, and she doesn't have any pots, so that's really bad. Don't know what that. Do we know? Okay, vice bot. So like realistically, at this point, we just want to push the entire time. So I'm just poking and pushing. I still have a pot as well. Yeah, like Fiora is playing super aggro when she shouldn't be in the position to do that. I could still kill her the entire time. Only 2 more minutes. Like right now we have full HP. She doesn't have any pots. She will have to back sooner or later or die. Like if she goes for that creep, she's dead. Which she luckily isn't doing. We kind of want to stop her back here if possible. Which is why the sapling is just thrown there. So now she loses lots of CS and gold because she has to back off, and she doesn't have TP either. So we get a good back time in. Next wave, a cannon wave. Yeah, I can't take that then, I think. So we just back off here, get that back in. I'll go for Tabis early because they have Vi and Fiora, which are both very auto attack heavy. And then I'll go for Sunfire next as a standard item. Okay. Sadly, we did not get the cannon. We do still have a pink ward in that bush, so see that's why you interrupt her Q if she doesn't pay attention. And I would have already killed her several times, but I did not. So pretty much what you just want to do is maximize your trade in by I mean, oh, nice. Shift cocoon, no, okay. You just want to maximize trading and farming on Maokai by using your spells on both targets as much as possible because they're AoE. So now we just push it in. Normally Elise should help you, but obviously you cannot expect that. But since we're Maokai, we should be fine still. She doesn't have TP yet. Actually, maybe she does. Yeah, she probably does have TP now, so we need to push it in quickly. There we go. And now I pretty much, like, I did not solo kill anyone. I just waited for the jungler and put her in bad situations. And by that I'm already outscaling her. Now we just need to back as well though, because we're out of pots. Go Barmy Cinder here. And just another ward if our dies. I'll want that stat right now. So Fiora is pushing the wave for some reason, which only makes it worse for her because my minions don't die, and hers push in, which gives me more lane control. Because I'm at my tower and she's easily getting ganked with a Maokai Elise. Like, I lost one creep here for back-in. That's like nothing. So what I do here now is just thin out the wave. And she can't really touch me that much anymore. She doesn't have ult yet either, I think. So, okay, she does have ult. That's actually pretty bad, but we should still be fine. There we go. Elise is just doing the job by just coming top when she's overextended pretty much. I put her in a bad situation. My jungler gets an easy time gank in top. That's pretty much what you do. The wave control on tanks. We still mindlessly push in. We still have a pot here, so we can still push. I don't think Vi should be able to kill us. I'll pop the pot to make sure though. Spam some spells to clear the wave. Then we just push the tower. Although we already got first tower blood, so it's not that important, but it's better to get the tower down. Might be looking for a TP play bot here, so I'm gonna back off a little bit. Okay. Okay, looks like I don't need your help there. Nope, I'm fine. So I wasted quite a bit of time there. At that point I could have already walked back to lane. But I was just looking for a TP play opportunity, if I could do something there. Now I don't really want to TP anymore, because Fiora, I don't want to give Fiora lane control whatsoever. Again, she's pushing it in for whatever reason, and is too slow to do so, because she doesn't have Tiamat yet. So I get the entire wave without losing anything, even though I wasted the entire time in base. I shouldn't have attacked that. Something that you want to do against Fiora if you're playing Maokai, if you trade with her, is get as close as possible with your W. So she doesn't have any time like that to parry it. And now, I think, realistically, we should be able to just kill her by just standing towards the wall. Yeah, there we go. Because I block the vital that she needs for the heal to finish me off. So I pretty much just stay close to the wall, make sure that she can't proc that, which sadly didn't work last time because she procced it too fast. But I was already at the wall, so I could just stand still and fight her. And at that point, she can't win yet, anyway. After she has a few items, you can't do that anymore. But if you're even at that point, you can go for that. Especially since she didn't have parry either. So I can TP mid here, make sure that Echo doesn't die. Get him away from my... Give it a kill even as well. Block the bullets. Echo, please. See, I can't block the bullets if he actually walks away from me. That's a bit, you know... It's a bit unfortunate, but... Oh well. And yeah, I didn't go for solo kills until like a few, like at least, I think, what was that solo kill? Like in 12 minutes in or something. So I pretty much just set up the wave so my jungler does something. If their jungler doesn't do anything there, oh well. But you still just farm and do your job. I want to take that out. Should be able to kill him actually. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna back here. So basically, like when I just wanted to, when I just pushed the tower here, I know that Fiora died, I know that Vi died. Bot lane was pressuring, so there was actually no way that anyone could have done come to defend it, and that's something really important that people in low elo also don't do, which is just taking the advantage when you have it. Like when you get a kill, when you win a fight, and you don't do anything with it, the gold doesn't do anything for you. It's nice that you win the fight, but in the end, you also have to do something with it. You have to force an objective. And if you're low on not levels, on HP, it doesn't matter. If you have like fucking half HP or even less, but no one on the enemy team is alive, you don't just back. You push the tower and then you back. Obviously, you need to look at the death timers, so you can actually like make it in time before you get fucked over by them respawning. But you have to make sure that you do something with the kills you get. And that's pretty much exactly what I did here. And what I also did top lane. Every time I got the kill, I was low and I could have backed. Because, oh yes, I'm low, but I know that anyone isn't there. So I can just... And I still have flash as well most of the time. So I can just walk around, push away, push a bit over the tower, and get to lane without TPing, losing absolutely nothing. Because here I'm messed up. So, we're just ending the game here because they're open, otherwise I would go top, but... This is pretty much what you do if you don't trade that much. Don't forget that normally I would have traded more with auto attacks and stuff, but I purposely didn't do that. Even though my CSing was really bad early on as well. Fucking fuck that cannon up, the flash W on the cannon minion. That's what I'd like to see. And there we go. That's how you win on Maokai. Now it's time to look at some chat questions again. Woohoo! We got chest as well. That's nice. Is my thing? Yeah, it is. Queue up again. This time I'm playing Yorick. If I get top lane, otherwise any. Do you have any advice for the Riven versus Renekton lane? For who? For the Riven or the Renekton? For Riven, I have no idea. I don't play Riven, but I just know that Riven can win any lane if you're good at Riven. As Renekton, you just want to make sure that you get the Empowered Fury on your W's, so you can lock her down for long enough, and then I think abort the trade so she can't do anything with it. So she can't do anything until the stun wears off. So just fucking go in, stun her, and then dash out. Like Q auto attack and then dash out. But be careful to not stun her shield, because if the damage goes on her shield, obviously that's not great and just puts you at a disadvantage. But generally I don't play the matchups, so sadly I don't have too much of an idea. But Renekton should win. Why did you get an alert for your stream? I'm not even following you. That's because I did I helped LOL replay out a little bit. I know the guy, and I like to give them some shoutouts and stuff because I really like that program. I'm still using it and have been for like several years now. So I've been featured as I think pre-added streamer in their program, and in case I go online, you get a notification, and you can add other streamers too. You can also delete me if you don't want any notifications. It's perfectly fine. It's pretty much just helping each other out, you know. It's like giving me a shout out, giving him a shout out. It's nice. If you don't want it, just delete me or disable the notifications. It's fine. Coxy balls, I want you to fist me, daddy. I will fist you any day, Coxy, you know that. Monkey 51197, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you too as well. Hey guys. What's the current rank? Bronze 1, 50 something LP, I think? 56. How do you feel about Gragas top? It's actually pretty good now with the buffs. I've been playing it a little bit myself. I think it's still a bit clunky, and I'm not entirely sure why everybody maxed W. But it's not bad. The problem with Gragas is that he's one of the harder champions to play. He's like one of the hard champions, or like hard tanks like Cyan and shit. So I don't think he's good for beginners, and he needs lots of practice to pull up properly. Do you think the top is the best role to carry yourself out of this elo, bronze, silver? No, generally the best role to carry yourself right now and probably will always be jungle. In whatever role, whatever elo, jungle will always be top right now. And probably mid lane afterwards. In lower elos, I'd argue top lane is the third best role to carry yourself with. And that goes down as the elo goes up because the game tends to be more 1v1 and 4v4. But generally, I'd say in bronze silver, it's jungle, mid lane, maybe top lane, but probably still mid lane. Then the other top lane or mid lane is like a bit interchangeable. Then AD carry, then support. What do you think about Rammus top in the current meta? Probably not good. Maybe like against a counter pick against Fiora or something, but I've not seen a single Rammus. And I've not tried it either, but I can't see him being great. He doesn't really trade that well because he can't reach most guys. Maybe he just doesn't die against Jason something. I've not tried it, honestly. It might be okay, honestly, but I'm not sure. It's the same with Malphite. Do you think I could 1v1 you? Probably yes. Especially on Karma, Coxie. Does Rumble typically counter Maokai, or have I just played games I've played against him terribly? If he does counter Maokai, how much CS is acceptable behind? The amount of acceptable CS to be behind is honestly always different depending on the game. So falling behind in CS is fine as long as you stay okay in XP. You take everything on CS that you can take, and you don't die. That's the three factors that you need to look at. Don't die, stay in XP range, and take XP take CS whenever you can. And by can, I don't mean walk in, pop 2 pots, take 1 creep and walk back. By can, I mean if he can kill you, if he can poke you super hard, if it's not worth to go for the CS, let it die and wait for the wave to hit your tower and then CS. So it always depends on the game. About the matchup, I think Rumble is fine against Maokai early on because you can push him in early, you can pressure him early, and he just burns him down. Later on into the game, I'm pretty sure Maokai can easily deal with Rumble because Rumble has the problem that champions that build early MR can just sustain his damage, and Maokai is good at it because Rumble spam spells to keep his heat up, and he can just sustain through that. So early on, yes, Rumble should win, but after half an item, Rumble should fall behind to Maokai. Granted, if Maokai didn't lose out on too much gold. Just watch the entire last stream. Here's the follow. Glad to hear. Did you pop up? Yes, you did. There you go. So what's the easiest role to carry? Zyra, maybe. I'm a Yorick main, got here just in time for this one. Currently 13 on 210 in the season on him. He's pretty good right now, I think. Well, not right now. I think in general he's just a champion that's like under the radar that you can one trick because he's pretty fun and not bad. There's like champions that are really not good, but you need to, but you can play them if you invest lots of time, like Master Yi, Heimerdinger, fucking, I don't know, those kind of champions. But Yorick is actually one of those where you don't have to invest like hundreds and hundreds of games and can still be okay on him. Serious question, when's the best time to use the Maiden on Yorick? Mostly, it's just when you want to push a tower really hard, when you want to all-in someone and have them caged in, when you get ganked all-in so you can turn it around, or when you want to do Rift Herald. Like, don't just pop Maiden for like a random trade, you should make sure that you can actually kill someone with it, and that just comes with experience. So, it's not no set best situation to go when to pop Maiden. For Yorick, I'll just go standard full AD. You can go some attack speed. I don't have like one attack speed Quinzel, so I'll just go full AD. And you go grasp because you always keep the grass stacks up with ghouls, so you can proc it really nice. What's that? Nice. Let's get some more questions before the game starts. Is top lane Ignite viable, and if so, in which situations, or should I go TP every game? Unless you're playing a cheese champion, or you really want to snowball super hard on like fucking Yasuo, even then you should probably go Exhaust, or Rengar, or something like that, or Riven. These champions, you should always go TP. On tanks, never go anything else but TP. On comfortable snowball champions, it's okay in solo queue, but in high elo it gets more important to FTP as well. What's your opinion on Irelia? I hate Irelia. I think a fucking E is cancer. But generally, as a champion right now, I think she's okay if you can play her properly. But I would not recommend learning her right now. Like, the meta is not entirely suitable for her because stuff like Jace, Quinn is being around. So I would not necessarily advise you to play Irelia, but she is playable if you learn her enough. So you can easily get to like master if you know how to play Irelia. She's a snowball champion. Irelia is a lot about knowing when to turn around trades, when to all in, and how to weave in as many auto attacks as possible, and maximizing that with your W. So that's again just lots of experience. Ignite is good on lane bullies, I think, on Quinn, Pantheon, Renekton. Yeah, Pantheon is the only exception. Pantheon still can't take Ignite in high elos because of his ultimate, because you can actually get back to lane, gank other lane, stuff like that, because the cooldown is pretty low. Pantheon is the only exception, maybe Quinn, arguably, where you can take Ignite, otherwise I would not recommend it. That poor Darius, Yorick just shits on him. I think, unless you get all in early, I think Yorick should shit on him, yes. Normally. But he does have Ghost Flash, so... What are some of the most common mistakes people make in Bronze and Silver? Not paying attention to the minimap, not going for trades when they should be going for trades when they shouldn't be going for trades, and neglecting farm for it, not forcing objectives. Those are when you should force objectives. And vice versa again. It's pretty much just all of that. Again, I'm starting Corrupting Pot because I want some sustain and gives me trading power as well. I'm not gonna try and look for fights against Ares unless I have ghouls up. So I should just sustain with that. How's Riven? Bad unless you have a real dedicated Riven one trick, and then she's fucking broken. So if you just want to play Riven, don't. If you just want to play Riven, as in literally just want to play Riven, she's good. And I think she's actually OP still, if you do that. Forehead Rhymer, welcome to the stream, friend. You don't play tank Karma anymore, feels bad, man. I would. If I had Karma on the stream and proper runes and masteries, I could do that. But I maybe a player sometime again. Let's see. My god, my fucking throat is dying. I've been deep throating Coxy Sticks too much. So again, we just wait here. We just stand here to make sure no one invades. And we just wait here to not show up on the minimap. Then and we know they're starting blue side because there was already in the lane beforehand. So we show at the same time they show. We might lose a creep here, okay. It's unfortunate, but happens. Walk away from him. He might proc us. Okay, no he doesn't. That's fine. If he doesn't proc us 5 stacks, we have more sustain than him, so... We just let him push in. He has lane pressure, he gets level 2 faster, he can all in us. I don't want to blow flash. Gonna let creeps die early on. And he has 2 mobility summoners as well. So... That's a mistake many people make against Ares and low elo. They just walk up and then die and complain that he deals too much damage when you just need to give up some CS, and that's fine. Like, it's not... That's why going for perfect CS in situations like that isn't, like, applicable, because there will be matchups where you can't do that. There will be, like, Quinn or Pantheon or something where you have to give up CS, and you just get as much as possible, but it's not bad if you don't get the CS. So we just let it push into the tower, and once we're level 3 or level 4, we can start trading with him. There we go. Gonna not hit him. Now we can hit him once, because I don't want to pull the minions towards me. Okay. Now completely hits the tower, so we're fine. Can we last hit on the tower like this? No, we can't. That's 8s. That's fucking 8s, okay. Okay, that's still okay. We're 7 CS behind, but we still get the same XP. Oh, that was a bad fucking... Should have hit my E first and then walled, but oh well. As long as we don't get 5 stacks on us, we're fine. Now we can sustain a bit with Q. Fuck. Last hitting is hard. Pop a pot now. Wait for another. That was bad, I shouldn't have eaten that. Okay, if we hit this, we can probably go all in here. There we go. Now she doesn't have TP, so we can push in the wave super hard. And he loses all the entire wave. He used both summoners. And now we're ahead in CS, so realistically he loses all of that and it will push all towards me. So it's really, really good for us. First item, not entirely sure what I should even go, considering Phage. Okay. Should I go Trinity Force this game? I think I should. Maybe I should go Cleaver. Oh, sure. I kind of want to go Phage. Yeah, I'll go Phage. Normally I'd go Sheen and Boots maybe, but I don't have enough money for that, so I'll just go Phage. Now we just walk back to lane. Also, for Axiom God and Tovelli, welcome to the stream. So we don't know where the jungler is, so before we even go to the CS, we'll just get a ward here. We still have, we don't have flash, so we need to be a bit careful, because if we die now, the entire thing that we just that we just worked for disappears. So if a Mumu is there, exactly, there he is, then there goes our lead. So we just back off, let the wave push, because it will push since it hit the tower, and then we can still use our lead. If we die here, we are in the same situation. We still have TP to get back and get a part of the lane, but we still lose out on XP and stuff, and obviously we don't want that. So instead we just sit back, relax, and enjoy shoveling Grace. Fuck. Okay. Kinda just wanna get my ghouls up already here. So if he walks up, I can maybe hit him and spawn my maiden. Which he's a bit scared now. Okay, Mumu's mid. We kinda want to push this in here, so we're since our ward just died, and I don't really want to risk getting ganked. So we just avoid the damage if possible. Spawn our ghouls here. We get a E on him, nice. Well, that doesn't matter. We get another ward. But now we just do the same and let it push out. If we have flash back up, we can go a little bit more aggressively. Okay, the ghouls going there is really bad. Guess that might push the wave towards him again, and that's not good. But Still don't know where Amumu is. I'm looking on the minimap the entire time. Okay, he's mid again. My fucking walls are really bad right now. I haven't played Yorick in a while. Just looking somewhere on the map or something. I don't know why. See, you don't do that if you're in the middle of the lane. You should pay attention to the map, don't get me wrong, but you should not just randomly stop and then fucking do nothing. That's just bad. Okay. That TP was pretty useless. See, that's the problem with TPing. It pretty much just doesn't do anything if you're not in the position to do much. If I had flash up earlier, I could have maybe done something with it. But it just takes so long now to pull off that I pretty much just wasted my summoner there. I didn't even get an assist, so that's pretty bad. Darius probably back tier, I assume so anyway, so we just want to push this out. Even though it will take a little longer. But actually no, maybe we should just not push it out. We should probably build up a wave and then let it crash to the tower, so it takes longer for the wave to die. So we have a longer time period to actually get back to the lane without losing too much, since we just... Oh. Okay, I thought fucking Master Yi was coming. Never mind then. If he came there, that would have been a kill. Okay, that's pretty bad actually. Still don't know where Mumu is, and I don't have a ward, so... Gonna go get a ward here. Darius is playing alright. He's keeping up with CS. Fuck. So, he's doing his job. Ah, fuck, I don't... Okay, never mind. Wait, what? I might be dead. Yeah, I'm actually dead. Okay, that was pretty good by him. I have to admit that. That was fucking good. I did not see that one coming. That was me being really cocky. I thought I would set enough mana for Maiden, but I miscalculated by like 5 mana. So, he actually got the flash into the bush aggressively instead of defensively. I thought he flashed in there, not like here. And then he got that off of me. Darius is playing pretty good. Pretty sure he shouldn't be a silver player. He does have correct masteries and runes as well. Maybe okay, maybe not Storm Raiders. It's a bit questionable, but that's fine. Oops. Now we have Sheen, so we should still be fine with trading, to be honest. If I don't fuck up, we should win all ends. Okay, Ghost is fucking 8s. Jesus. There we go. Just zoned him under the tower, did our job. So normally like Sheen is the better item to go. Maybe going Phage wasn't good. But that's fine. Again, he doesn't have TP, so he can't get to lane again. We pop both his summoners. So we just push this tower. We should get it down here as well. On this push if possible. Okay, we already got the first turret anyway, but we should still get it. Off that wall for the Sheen proc. There we go. Now we just take this wave. And back off. And then we have Triforce. So a neat thing on Yorick you can do is solo Herald. And we still have enough time to do so. I kind of want to get level 11 before I do it. Because it speeds up the process by quite a bit. He's pushing apparently. For some reason. Yeah, he's pushing. That's good. Gonna go Mercs here. Yeah, we're gonna go Mercs. You can do it before level 11, but you can... but doing it after 11 gives you much more... makes it much faster, because Yorick does it with Maiden. You just spawn the Maiden, let it tank for a bit, and pop the eye the entire time, similar to Shaco and whatever. And pretty much you just do Herald when you can. Musty is ganking right now, so that's pretty good. Problem is I can't reach him, I think. Okay, he's already doing his job. He's playing Master Yi. And he couldn't turn because I was there to threaten, so... So now we take this wave and then we do Herald. Unless it's warded, then we don't. But we have a pink, so we don't necessarily need to put a pink here. We can actually put it here and check if it's warded. And it's not. Oh, I don't have Herald for 10 seconds. Well, that's bad. Okay, gotta reset that. Okay, so there we go. We just tank it for a bit, because we always get the percentage health drop. And then, because the Maiden isn't so tanky, we just swap around the aggro a bit. We want to keep the ghouls alive for a bit as well. So now we swap it around again, pop the eye, and now we just finish it off. And there we go. That's a nice thing you can do on Yorick. It gives us a good advantage as well. So generally, Yorick isn't exactly a teamfight champion, more of a split push champion, and that's pretty much what I want to do. So the items I want to buy right now, pretty much are... I'm going to TP here though. Oh yeah, my Maiden doesn't follow me, right? That's, I forgot about that. I might be dead still. Okay, I'm not. Okay, fuck. That's 8. I forgot that the Maiden doesn't follow me on TPs. That's pretty bad. Okay, yeah, what I was about to say is Yorick isn't a good team fighter, especially if you don't have the Maiden. I did have the Maiden. Sadly, I did have her in the wrong lane, and I forgot it doesn't follow me, so that TP was bad. I should have just pushed up or backed. I done goofed there. But generally, you just want to split push on Yorick. I want to go Sterix Gauge now, and then afterward Zizirot, probably. Maybe Spirit Visage, depending on how fed any of those get, but probably Zizirot. Because Sterix and Triforce synergizes really well with each other. You can also go Black Cleaver instead of Triforce, and then you go either Iceborne Gauntlet or Titanic Hydra, but probably not as a second item. Because if you go Cleaver, you probably just want to build Zizirot right afterwards. I need to go mid here because nothing is top to get. And so I just need to defend mid lane, since Syndra is fucking oinking around bot side for whatever reason. So if I had my ult up, I could probably fucking 2v1 this. Oh, okay, everybody's mid now, so it's not 2v1 anymore. Gonna get a ward in their jungle here, and okay, nice. Take this thing with this. Check if there's anything else there. Pop over here so they don't have it. Actually, I could have maybe used it if I get caught or something, but I want to put my pink probably here until when I've pushed up. Shit, the mountain dragon stuff. Maybe I should be down for that, but regardless, if I'm not down there, since Darius can't join either, I should just push. So even if we give up the mountain drake, I should be able to get a tower. That's my job right now. Okay, Darius backed, so I need to just push this super hard now. Everybody's bot, don't have TP. Need to push this in, get the tower. If I'm at the tower, I might also pop the maiden. But apparently my team is doing a good job. Quickly gonna get a ward here since the wave isn't at the tower yet. That's okay. And now we need to push this in here. Yeah, that should be a tower now. Because everybody's bot side, even if they get the dragon, we get a tower. And that's arguably more important. Although mountain dragon is obviously good, but since I'm a split push champion, that's mostly my job. Okay. Might have Starrocks. Don't have Starrocks. I really want to get Starrocks before I back. And I also want to split push bot side now. Yeah. Jace should be bot. Okay, nice. That's good. See, that's really good. Jace won top now. He should have went top immediately, but that he actually reacted is fine. That's good. Because all I really want to do now is push bot lane, because we already got the tower top side, and I don't think we can can dive the inhib tower yet. So I just push bot instead. And yeah, they should get Darius, because the wave is the lane is so long now. He's so far out of position. He should be done. Not everybody should go top, because then they lose a free tower. But people should definitely walk top. And since I have TP and Darius doesn't, I can force plays with it as well. I can join fights if something happens. I can defend the tower, whatever I need. Or I can obviously just keep splitting. Should be able to get the tower here. I saw someone around the corner, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue. The tower's almost dead. Yeah, there we go. And now I try to flank Caitlyn. Although she's already dead, I think. Yeah. Gale's already dead. We can do Baron now. We should just go straight Baron. We need to... I can pop my ultimate for this. We can do it super fast. Oh, come on. See, that's what I mean by it's not good to do Baron, because now we have to do Baron. Or should be doing Baron, and we don't do it because instead they fucking fight top lane for whatever reason. It works out now, because obviously they're also bad. But it's not the play that you should be doing in this situation. I had to flash that as well now, so that's not good. Okay, so that's fine still. We still got a ward, we still got TP. They should just pressure Baron. We don't have any vision bot though, so I do need to get vision first before I can start pushing. I don't have flash either, so I need to be a bit careful. But yeah, they're not here. I kind of need my maiden as well. Yeah, this is not good. They are the ones getting flanked. And I don't really want to team fight. And I don't have maiden either, but so far it doesn't seem like anyone's dying. I don't know how many people are chasing him. Maybe I should walk away here. Okay. Oh god. Fucking help me. Jesus. Yeah, like, I literally just told them to be around top side and they're all bot side, which is not what we should be doing. But now since we have a top wave top and I have ult backup, so I can just use the wave top. So I just ping the towers and hope that they do something with it. I don't even think I can do this, even without with steroids. Yeah, I can't. Muumuu's too strong. But see, that's where my team needs to do something. They're just doing nothing around mid. I can't split against two guys. But if Muumuu is bot, they should be doing Baron, and that's the point where you rely on your team. If I was playing something like Yasuo or Fiora or whatever, I would be able to just solo carry this by just killing everyone. But since I'm playing Yorick, that's not possible, and I need to rely on my team to react when I split push, and that's why I need to split bot. I don't even know if he does it. Okay, he's that. Dragon is up as well. I kind of want the Z0 still a bit. That's the plan. That's how we should be winning this game. We don't have a team fight comp anyway, because we have Jace, we have Muumuu, GE. We have like they have a Muumuu, so we can't team fight them. Okay. We got the die. We need to keep pushing. This fight is lost anyway. Yeah. They're back in as well. Maybe we can get some tower damage, but that's about it. Don't think we can get the tower. Maybe we can. I think we... Okay, no, we could just get some tower damage. So like, if they just waited and did nothing there, I would have just gotten the tower. And that's the problem we have with this team comp, which isn't a team comp. It's just some random champions thrown together. chase that. Free guy spot lane. I just want it back, honestly. Not take this wave. I'm just going to back and get Sterak's. With easy rot now, and I probably wanted Deadman's Bait, maybe? Not sure. Maybe, actually, I probably just want some HP. Oh, GA. Fuck, I should have gone GA. Oh well. Okay, that's nice. We get Rice, but Rice isn't the important target. They shouldn't be pushing that. They should just take the wave top and pressure Baron. I don't have any pressure bot lane yet, and they can't siege against the Moo, because they'll just get engaged on and die. Come in here. No, I need to cancel this. See, that's what I mean. You can't do anything. Those might be one of those games where you just can't win because your team doesn't play to around your strengths, and that's fine. You need to accept that. Because if I was in those fights, it wouldn't make a difference. I would die as well, because they're just blindly walk into a Moo and fucking Darius for no reason at all. So they're probably on Baron now. Yeah, they already got Baron. But if I'm lucky enough, I might be able to get this and even get out. Okay. That's exactly what they should have done without me. But see, this attitude that Jay says, we never group. You're not playing a champion to group with this comp. You don't group with this comp. And that's a problem that many people have in lower elo. That's why they just go, oh, we need to group. And that's why champions that are good with grouping do so well here, like a Moo, like Darius. Kind of what Deadman's played here, I guess. Maybe I won't. I mean, I guess normally I'd go GA, but since I already bought the Giant's Belt, I'll just sit back. Now we should just wait out the Baron. We can maybe do something Mountain. Although I do need my ultimate for that. Jace is so far behind as well. He's level 13. Syndra's pathing is questionable at best. If you kill a Moo here, that's big though, but he's so tanky. That's not enough. Nice. At least he can clean up something. No, okay. Nice. Okay. We get a wave push and bot as well. I got a rep buff ticking, so we got HP region. That was a bad ward. I wanted to put that over the wall. Okay, they already got that Drake. If we get him, that's good though. Fuck. Nice. I don't think we can force anything now. Maybe we can force this thing. Because I have ZZ Rod. Yeah, we should be able to force this. The waves are pushing in. And we can definitely get this in it now, I think. Oh. Okay, that's good. We still have a chance to win this now. Because they have an open in it more. That should be respawning kinda soon though. Yeah, it's pretty soon. He shouldn't be there anymore. Should back off. So now we should just go for Baron if it's up, but it's up in like too late. So I need to push a pressure bot lane again. While paying attention to that my team doesn't die. And then we should do Baron or push top lane. But since we can't really siege against their team, we should just do Baron and force a fight around that. And wait for minions to push in. That's too much coordinated stuff. Because most fights here just get, or like most games here just get decided by fights. And that's the problem. Because normally you just need to take advantage of other factors in the game. And that's how you win this. I'm gonna tell them and hope that they listen. Okay, that's bad that this guy's dead. Yeah, this guy, the fucking... What's it called? The void thing. Quickly grab that blue buff, snag it away. Like again, they're still just like oinking around mid lane when there's nothing to get mid. The inhib is dead, the waves are pushing in, the ones get, you can't fight them there, so backing off is the best idea. Okay, this is not good. This is good. Okay, maybe it's not good. I'm definitely dead here, but if they can do something with that, that's fine. Yeah, they got a triple kill. That's good. I forced both bot. I forced the important areas bot lane. That's really, really good. They should just get that tower and the inhib. Okay, Nasty shouldn't be bot now. They should pressure this together, but if he gets the inhib, that's good. Nice, okay. Get the tower. If they get the tower, that's good. Oh, he's getting the tower there as well. Nice, nice! Nice. Can we end, maybe? They're still dead for a while. But I'm mostly dead as well. Maybe they can end. Gonna buy a GA real quick. No, we should just do Baron and end. Because they have 3 open inhibs, those and an open nexus, there's nothing to defend. So there's nothing they should be able to contest here. If they come, I should be able to just TP in and end. But it's already dead anyway. See, that's how fast it goes with Master Yi. And that's what they should have been doing when my when I was bot. Bot lane is a huge wave coming in. Okay, I'm just gonna walk down here. I'm just gonna fucking walk and end the game. There we go. And that's how you win this game. You do always rely on your team on those champions. You do. But there's like a few things that here and there that need to go right for you to actually win those games. And that was one of those games. So I'll take it. And now queue up again. Typhus lol, welcome to the stream. And Tomato Bob 16, obviously. Let's look at some things in the chat. Hey man, I'm a new streamer, I play support, want to duo. No, I'm not gonna do on this stream. Very sorry, friend. When against Darius, shouldn't you move into the X so it does less damage? Yes, but when I'm not in the position to win the fight, if I move into the X, then it's not worth for me to do so, because he can still pull me back in. I didn't have ghouls, stuff like that. It's better for me to just walk out of range instead of walking into him and giving him the chance to auto-attack me more in that case. If I can go all in, it's definitely better, yes. Black Cleaver's probably best. Probably, maybe I should have gone Cleaver this game, yeah, I agree. Phage was better than Sheen first item. Depends on the matchup, I think. Does he get 5 gold per ghoul he last hits? Yes, maybe even 10, but I think 5. Phage gives the... I always wait to hit the E before wall, helps a lot. Yes, I agree. I didn't play Yorick in the while, but that's what you do. You hit the E first, and then you wall them because they're slowed. I'm just bad. I've been playing with a locked screen. Is that bad? Sometimes I lose track of my champ while roaming team fights when I try to play with unlocked. It's very bad, yes. You should never play with locked. However, I do what you mean, know what you mean. And that's why I also keep my hand on spacebar lots of times, because that focuses the camera on your champions and locks it temporarily, but it unlocks the second you let go of spacebar again. So if I lose track of my champion, or if I like click on the minimap and look somewhere, I just instantly click spacebar to swap back to my champion, and you should just use that as well, I think. Playing it locked is really bad. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Is Yorick worth learning now? I like the split push style, but follow behind someone like Renekton Trinity feels so bad. Maybe have a tanky backup would be good. Yorick is actually not that bad. I think if you put some time into him, he is a pretty decent champion to pick up if you want to play split push. And does I still think in this elo Trundle is better, but Yorick can work. You did need to put time into him though. He's a very unique champion. Is Ryze mid top good? Mid, yes, but only in higher elos. Ryze is really, really hard to play. But if you can play him, he's fucking broken. Top lane, probably not so much. What did you do that a bronze player would not keep splitting? A bronze player would have probably walked up with a team and died. Because the team we had against the team we were against was not a team fight comp. They had a Mumu to counter Master Yi. They had Darius and also again a Mumu to tank Syndra and everything, so she couldn't hit Caitlyn. And in general, there's lots of situations where people would just walk in and just be like, oh, we have to group. And then the guy's like, yes, I'm grouping now, guys, don't worry. And then he just groups up and dies as well, and the game's over. Like, if I grouped there, the fight where Darius got a quadra kill, he would have gotten a pentakill, and I wouldn't have gotten the inhib, and that would have lost us the game. At that point, it's really, really hard to come back into the game. If I didn't get the inhib, we would have probably lost that. So that's what you need to do. You need to look at what your champion does, and you need to play accordingly to it. Because if you pick Fiora or Yorick or Trundle or something, and then you force team fights against a team that's good in team fighting, it doesn't work. That's just not your plan of the game. Can you play a game of Tryndamere when you get a chance? I'd rather not, because Tryndamere is not like a real top lane champion that you should play. It's more like one of those I'm an edgy one trick player, but I can do sometime if I buy him, but I'd prefer not to. That's fine. I'd rather buy Trundle and do the same thing, or Jax. I do have Jax. Do you like playing Kayle top? Fuck Kayle, dude. I absolutely despise Kayle. Kayle is one of those champions that are not hard to play, but you can still get challenger to them because the kit is so simple and can still do so much, simply because it has a lot of pressure. It has a lot of base stats, pretty much. If you know what you're doing on Kayle and you farm until you've reached a certain point, you can almost 1v5 an entire team simply because you farm every lane and then ult yourself while you just fucking press right click on someone. And even if you do fall behind, you can still rely on your team getting fed, and then you can just ult them and hope that they carry. So generally, Kayle is one of my most hated champions because they're just so brain dead, but you still get challenger with them if you play them enough. But it's a one trick champion, you can't just play Kayle, I think. You have to main Kayle. I've been trying to get into tanks top to climb easily, but I just found a ton of defeats in a row. But when I play gameplay, I seem to find success. Do you keep it with gameplay or try easy champs? Depending on the elo you are. If you're in lower elo, it's not worth playing Gangplank because it's very, 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 very hard. Arguably harder than Ryze to play properly. Maybe not Ryze, but like most other champions. And it's insanely hard to play insanely hard. There's very, very few champions. Very few players that can play Gangplank properly. Very few. Tobias Fate is not one of them. He can play Gangplank, don't get me wrong. He's a really good Gangplank player. But there's tons of things, little things, that you can do better to be a really, really good Gangplank and to play him properly. And getting to Tobias Fate level alone is already very hard. So no, I'd say just stick to other champs and tanks. And mostly easy champs, depending on the elo. How's Maokai? Still really good. But he's getting nerfed next patch, so we'll see about that, how that turns out. Hi, I'm new to top lane. Do you think Darius would be a good champ to learn? Yes. In low elo, definitely. Darius is really, really easy to stomp lane with. And that's as you can see, like last game, for example, if I didn't do my job in this game, Darius would have probably 1v5 that game with a Moo. Well, 2v5 then. Because he could, like, my team just runs into him, they're like, oh shit, Darius deals damage, guys, I'm dead, he's OP. And then, yeah, you just lose with that. And that's a bit sad. But yeah, that Darius is good to learn in low elo. Wait, one sec, what do I pick here? They have Lockdown, they have Kite, so I don't want to play Garen, I don't really want to play any of this here. Might go Rumble. Yeah, I'll go Rumble because we have an 80, 80, 80, 80, so I'll even ask for an AP top, so I'm gonna Rumble here. Pantheon would have been really bad here. Full AD against their team would have been very, very bad. Mid gold low plat is my elo. Currently watching Monkey to try and understand what he does. Yeah, that was the LS video, I think. He's like the Korean challenger Gangplank that's insanely good, I think. I would not recommend playing Gangplank until you at least land mid diamond. I mean, you can obviously, but it's if you want to get good at the role itself, I'd not say so. Where does low elo stop for you? Wait, one sec. Okay, where does low elo stop for you? Plat 2, 1, diamond 1. I mean, that's a really bad question. I hate answering these questions because it's always realistically low elo. Like, if you look on paper, low elo already stops at like gold 3 or something, because I think 60-70% of the people are in like bronze, silver, and gold 5, gold 4. So that's where low elo kind of stops. But realistically, personally, I'd say like in a non-biased way, I'd probably say low elo stops at diamond 5, because diamond is like the best normal tier you can get. In a biased way, I'd say low elo stops and like diamond 2, diamond 1, because diamond 5 is fucking trash. But that's just because I really hate diamond 1. Diamond 5, it's really aids to play, and even if you like a challenger player, there's lots of games that you can't win in Diamond 5. Because, yes, Diamond 5 is the fucking true elo hell. It's actually fucking the true elo hell. You will get out if you're good, but it takes so fucking long sometimes. Because people's attitudes, their attitude is just fucking disgustingly bad. Every single game, like, if there's one death or someone just goes AFK, fucking int, whatever. I mean, it's whatever, but it takes time, you'll get out, but it still fucking hates. What do you think about Quinn top in this meta? Probably pretty good. Quinn top with lethality is probably very strong. I'm not sure how the nerfs will affect the next patch, because she's very Feast of Famine, and she might die out again the second lethality gets nerfed, but this patch she's definitely very good. She's also not that hard to play, I think, so Quinn is probably fine from like gold upwards. So what am I against? Olaf. See, this again is the bad. Like every game I'll just look at masteries and tell you what's wrong. Just not objectively, already like telling you that these guys are at a disadvantage because they're playing the game or like champion wrong. So Fervor is fine, could be grass, but Fervor is probably fine in the jungle. That's fine. That should be Warlords. That's probably fine. Bond of Stone is bad. It's just a really bad mastery. You either go Grasp, Courage, or maybe even Thunderlords on Sejuani. I don't know, but like you don't go Bond. It's bad. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. And then Storm Raid is like you already have Ghost. If you wanna like, oh, okay. You don't go Storm Raid and all of you go Fervor because you already, you already stack Fervor with the auto attacks which you weave in between axes, and that increases your axe damage as well. So you just go Fervor. There's literally no point to go Storm Raiders. I'll go the long way though, because if Olaf is cheesing me in that bush, I should be dead. So I will willingly. Okay, that's actually pretty bad. I lost XP on the first creep, so I will willingly lose that though to make sure that I don't die. But apparently cheesed something. Did like a camp, I think. Okay, or that is happening. I mean, I shouldn't need to flash here. So I don't know what their plan is here. It was very, very cheesy. Again, like Olaf is very strong level 1. Not gonna force anything in the wave. I'll just wait it out, get the CS that I can get, and the rest I'll just let it die. I also didn't get to the wave first, so couldn't force it anywhere else. Jesus Christ, I can't last it. Oh, that actually really dies, that minion. That's sad. So what I should try to do now is thin out the wave before it hits the tower, so I can freeze it in here. And right now Olaf doesn't seem to be looking for trades, so okay. There we go. Just push it out real quick. This could be a hard game apparently. Olaf no TP, Olaf no Ghost. I still have everything. I don't think I need an early arm guard here, so I'll just get pots, a ward, and a Am Tome and go back to lane. He's pushing, I think. Is he pushing? Is he pushing? Okay, so he's not pushing. So I might lose a few more CS. But it's not too bad because I still have TP. Both bot lane and mid lane seem to have a problem. That might be a bit unfortunate. It's funny that Caitlyn is complaining about this now because she is also the one dying. I don't know what happened, but I'm 100% sure that it wasn't only Alistair's fault. Because if Alistair dies, you let him die. Yes, if he makes a stupid engage, you don't follow the stupid engage and then complain that he wants a stupid engage. Instead, you're Caitlyn, you sit back, you farm, and you farm up and win the game. Like, no one cares if he's inting. You just play for yourself. Although this is probably a bit unfortunate now. They already got the first tower, so we'll just try to play our best and try if we can turn it around. He's already out of mana, so might be able to just go all in here. Gonna wait for my heat to cool down. And boop. Oh, we can help our Trundle out there. Okay. Just back up here now. Get my boots. Get the lane faster. The ward didn't die, maybe I could have done something. Pretty sure this Orianna's smurfing as well. So that's what I mean by top lane doesn't have as much impact as mid lane. Because if you put a good mid laner and a good top laner, there's lots of more mid lane champions that can just carry a game compared to top lane champions. Probably still gonna die, right? Okay, no. It's nice. Get Trundles here so I can put my pink here. Don't need to ult there. Can keep it in case Sejuani comes. Trundle is doing the right thing by snowballing me. I might need to help Zed though. Since we can't really push the tower, I'll just go mid and try to do something there. Since we pushed in the wave. Okay. There's a trade. Get some vision here. And get the crab. Because we've got nothing else to do right now. Stack up the heat. And just burn him down. Okay, maybe I shouldn't go that hard though. Because it's still Olaf. I need to wait for heat. Oh, fuck. Fucking smacked. Get fucking slapped, bitch. See, that's just what you, that's a big factor of Rumble. You can't just go super ham. You need to dip and dive around your heat, and you also need to make sure that you don't just fucking walk into the enemy straight up, but just let them burn, pretty much. If there was a ward around here, I could TP bot now, but since there isn't, that's really unfortunate. Which again is why TP plays is always a bit hard. If I TP to the tower, they just walk away. Sadly my ward there just died, otherwise I could have maybe made a TP play mid lane behind Orianna. But instead I can try to walk in here and maybe get something done with my equalizer. There we go. See, I'm losing out in CS because obviously... Why is Trundle here? Okay. I kinda don't want to go in here. That's fine, I guess. Just died too fast. I'm losing out on CS a little bit because I'm roaming a lot, but I need to do that to actually help my team out. If I realized that the bleeding is already so hard that I can't stop it, it would have been better for me to just stay in lane and try to salvage everything from that. But right now I can still help out Zed a little bit and make something happen in the mid lane and relieve the pressure. I don't have equalizer right now, so I don't really want to make any TP plays. I really just want to sit here and push in the wave. Nice. See, Olaf just came back to lane, he's already almost dead. And now he is dead because he fucking suicided for that X, for whatever reason. And in the end, that will win us the game. I see Sejuani coming up. I'm not entirely sure if I can fight her right now. Oh, okay, maybe I probably can because she's still level 7. Yeah. Yeah, no, I definitely can. Fuck. I'll wait for my heat to build up again, and then just insta-push the wave. Fuck, should have gotten that. And now I'll just back get a Leandris, and then on the next push, when I'm back to the lane, I'm gonna try to get that tower. And then after the tower is dead, I'll probably try to make a TP play or just roam down mid lane again, because I can't overextend too hard in 2v1, I think, because they can just CC me. But I'll see how that works out. Okay. Wait, boys. Yeah, I timed it incorrectly. We should still be dead. Yeah, there we go. Now we get the tower and then we probably do something mid. Or bot. But we probably do need equalizer as well. Maybe I'll just go into the jungle and try to do something against Sejuani instead. Because... Actually... Okay, never mind, she's dead. Maybe I'll just sit in the jungle and try to make something happen here. Exactly like this. Go. Dip, dodge, and dive. Okay, I need to do TP play here now. if I can. I need to back in time and then get there. Okay. I don't know what to buy. I'll just buy fucking nothing. That should be a double kill. If I don't fuck that up. I do want to wait for my ultimate though. Let's okay, that should be a kill as well. There we go. And now we help every lane out as well. We got fed from our side of the map. Instead of instantly going bot when they were so far behind, the way that I'm gonna probably, hopefully carry this game is that I just kept focusing on my lane. Trundle reacted accordingly as well. He left bot lane entirely and just focused on being on top side. And now we just get the advantage of being able to snowball off of Olaf, snowball off of Sejuani, because they're both not fed. We can both kill them. And then we also did some relief in mid lane where we got a kill on Orianna, which was really good. And now we can probably dominate the entire map because we're so far ahead that we can probably kill everyone. But that's what you need to do. If your team dies a lot on their own, you can't expect to instantly turn it around by being there. You need to try and get fed on your own. I fucked that up. If I had my heat up properly, I could have burned him down, but like this, I didn't do that. That's fine though. So I don't have TP right now. So I should probably be around bot side more. Is he staying? Where's he staying? Yeah, Olaf is tilted. It's only a cloud dragon, so we get this tower and then we start roaming around the map, because I can just get this tower since it's so far ahead. We don't need to not get this tower and try. Basically, what many people do, and I also still do that a lot of times, is instead of getting your lead and using it where you can use it, they stop to try to stop the bleeding on the other side of the map, and most of the times that doesn't work out because that's just still a 50-50. Instead, you just get fed on your part and basically do the rest from there. Okay. Now I need it needlessly because I want to go death cap next. But yeah, I can get us up this way because Olaf is pushing it in. And now I need to do something in team fights. Now I need to help them because otherwise we lose. But I should be more ahead than Vayne. Now I just need to use it accordingly. Okay, no, I can't reach him. They got Cloud Dragon, that's not too bad. He, I guess, kills him. I just go for straight damage. Maybe you should go Zhonya's though. So now we need Tower's bot lane, and we need to try to get that done now. But we also can't just instantly walk there because Vayne is strong. She can easily kill me. This should be a kill. Maybe not. This guy can reach her. No, don't. Kate should be going top. Okay, Zed going top is fine as well. Alistar's in a bad position there, but okay, could have done that better. That's a terrible exhaust because it doesn't do anything. Oh, we need to help them here. Need to walk out here though. Might still be dead. Maybe not. Okay, now we got rep buff. Now we can actually stay because we get that health regen, and they are both really strong. Rumble, this Lucker player. Yes, that's all. That was just pure luck, my friend. I didn't actually outplay him. That was just luck. Also, the other 15 kills are luck. Okay, I don't want to mess with Vayne. Not with that health. Not without equalizer. What should I need for death cap? We need those towers though. And we need to kill Vayne. We need to get Vayne off the map. And then we can force something. Oh, we need to kill her here. She's alone. Okay. All of us TPing top. That's nice. Oh boy, this could end bad with the... Okay, at least I got Vayne. Yeah, that wasn't as good as it could have been. They got a huge shutdown now, so that's not good. But could have been worse. Okay, that was bad by Alistar. Rip. Zed is just a headless chicken. Zed should be top. Like I can tell that Zed is a really, really bad player who doesn't know how to play the game. And the problem is he's apparently also a Zed player, which makes it even worse. So like Zed pretty much just solo lost 2 towers by not going top lane. It's like fucking 9/11 all over again, except this time it was fucking caused by a ninja. And they also don't win the fight. Because I'm the one that can face others and he can't. So I should be the one facing Vayne or Orianna, whatever, while he just takes farm and gets back into the lane, or the game rather. And instead of using that, he just decided to walk down and die. I need someone here. I can't go 1v5. We still need objectives. We're just losing the game because no one exerts any pressure except for me. And that's fine, you know, these are the games where you just lose. If you're a normal player in this game and you just like, say you're platinum level and you're trying to climb and you're not as like on a master tier level, you will lose this game. You have to accept that you will lose this game, and that's fine. Oh, actually, we need to do this Infernal. Trundle needs to be here. Okay, this is bad. Yeah, I'm dead. Probably. Oh, oh, oh! No, okay, never mind. Olaf almost cancelled everything. See, like, Trundle is top for whatever reason. They're all not playing properly. They're all just as I like to say, oinking around. A nice friend of mine had that very nice impression. Because like that tower is dead, he can't get anything top lane. Dragon is up, he can't face anyone, he can't face Vayne or Orianna, he can't dive them, so why is he top? I might still be able to come here and do something, because I have TP. But it could be close. I'm gonna go Zhonya's now to be a bit more defensive. I'm gonna TP here. Trundle, go in, Trundle, Trundle, Trundle. Oh, okay, this is bad. Yeah, we're not gonna win this game, sadly. People aren't playing to their strengths, they're ignoring the fact that I'm super fed. And, you know, it happens. That's the life of League of Legends. Wait, can it actually end? They might be able to. Okay, maybe they can't end now. But they will be able to end soon. We should do fucking Baron now. Because like that's the only way we can do anything this game. Like, if they backdoor, whatever, the game's lost, but we need to do Baron. Interrupt the back as well. It gives a little bit more time. Don't chase him, just do this. I shouldn't be tanking this. I still shouldn't be tanking this. Okay, we get the Baron. That's nice at least. But I doubt that's gonna be enough to get us into the game. We lost so many towers, we lost so much pressure. We need to win a good team fight and then we can do something maybe. But see, this is what I mean by top lane having not having too much impact. The entire map on the bot side is losing while I'm winning top lane. So that's me losing 1 versus 2 pretty much, or like 2v2 if you count Trundle. While the bot side is still losing 3v3 2 lanes. And Dragon control. So they're losing not only double the towers, 1/3 more kills, but they're also losing Dragon. And that's why top lane doesn't have that much impact, because you can't just TP down and make plays. You need to rely on your team to have wards in a situation where you can actually do something with them. Yeah, that's fine. We need to kill Vayne though. We don't win a fight if Vayne lives. You're gonna go for that backdoor. That's super bad. Okay, you wanna fight? Nice. It's a good start. Take that. If possible, we should take that inhib. Not inhib, that tower. Okay, Zed is still chasing down. Okay. Why did that? Okay. 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 Why does he die? I don't know. I don't care. I'll take it. Oh my god, look at Rumble. What the hell? Oh, we just need to back up. And rinse and repeat and try to crawl back into this game. Which is gonna be hard because we also don't really outscale. And like, Caitlyn's so far behind. Zed is like... he has a few kills, but he also has no CS. Trundle is okay, but his build is really questionable. Like, really questionable. He doesn't have a Hydra, he doesn't have Blood Razor if he wants to go offensively. He doesn't have Bork, he doesn't have anything against Vayne, like fucking Randrins, something. His Z0 to split, but he can't split this game, which is, that's one of these things where he probably just looked at the guide or asked someone, what should I build on this champion? And then he just builds that on this champion. Well, this is one of those games where you don't have a cookie cutter build. Vayne is fed, you need to build accordingly, you can't split against Vayne, you can't split against Orianna, so what you need to do is play around me, be tanky, and do your job, pretty much. So, right now I'm just gonna look around. The inhibitor is respawning soon, so we're not in danger of a backdoor anymore. Also still have TP. Although, no one except for Orianna and Vayne are on the map. Okay, they wanted to flank there. That's actually a pretty smart move by Sejuani. We should just fight for that dragon. Okay. Why does he... oh yeah, fuck the minions. That's actually pretty ace. The Malzahar dude. Yeah, he's not gonna get that. They're gonna get the dragon though, sadly enough. This is really bad again. I did not expect him to deal that much damage with just fucking retarded, but you know. It's Malzahar, I guess. If we can get a fight here, that would be nice. But okay. This could be good for us. That's good, that's nice. Vayne is still up. Okay. Nice. I will have to back though because I'm too hit. I can TP top here and maybe get something done there. Malzahar is shown mid. Vayne is still getting chased, so maybe I can get an inhib or something. Maybe not an inhib, but okay, maybe I can. I deal quite a bit of damage. Okay, that's nice. Just stop Malzahar from not ending the game, and then we're good. There's a pink in there, but I don't have time to clear it, so I'm just gonna walk away. If I clear that pink, I just get into a really bad position. So now I just get some ward here, so I can see if they go and clear Baron stuff, because it's up soon, and that's bad. You need to pick before Baron. Please tell me you walk that way. Okay. Okay. Gotta keep an eye on the map, so there's no one backdoors. But that's good that there's guys off the map for Baron now, because that means they shouldn't be able to just do it. We got a Z0 for the wave at least, so pretty sure he did not buy it for that occasion. Pretty sure he did buy it to split push, but also Olaf's build is literally the worst thing I've ever seen. It's actual trash. No one should ever build that on Olaf. What you do on Olaf is just go Triforce or Cleaver, and then go straight tank with Spirit Visage. Oh fuck, they already got it. That's it. Yeah. I shouldn't have been bought, but I don't have equalizer anyway, so I don't think it could have changed anything of the outcome. Okay, there's a TP bot, I'll go there. Yeah, there shouldn't be there at all. Yeah, I should give the gold to Kate. I don't need it. If they die here, the game's over, so... Need to maybe get Olaf. But I need to clear the wave as much as possible. Okay, all the stuff fucked up as well. I didn't get Oriana. It's bad. Nice. That's good. Inhib is respawning soon. Ah! No! Oh, Jesus Christ! That was close! Fuck me, dude. Whoo! We defended the inhib, push mid. Definitely push mid. The most important guys are down. I got TP. Baron, fucking inhib is up. Just push that. No! Fuck me, dude. Ah! I shouldn't have overheated that. Caitlyn doesn't need it right now, so I'll just get this. Lord and save his name once more and see what happens. Elder's up, but we don't have any position to do it. There's waves pushing in mid, so we need to just contest this. Should be a tower. Nice. Okay, good. That's good. This could be a good fight potentially. Nice. We need Oriana. Nice. I'm gonna TP to that thing. Nice. I think we won. I think we won, guys. I think we fucking did it. Come on, get the inhib. Nice. Fucking get those waves. Fucking get the tower. Don't even give a shit about it, Sejuani anymore. Just fucking push this game. End it all. Oh! Fucking did it, boys! That was a hard one. That was a really fucking hard game. I was 100% sure we were gonna lose that. Gotta pat myself on the shoulder for that one. That was... Whew! That was, proud of myself. Fuck me, dude. We've been qualified for a series. Let's just quickly look at the damage dealt. 62k. And next one is Zed. That's like actually Caitlyn as well. Gotta take a deep breath there. That was a hard one. I think I'll leave it at that as well. I'm very sorry to say this, but that game was fucking exhausting. And we'll do the promo game tomorrow then. I think that's the plan. I'm gonna look at like the chat though. Answer questions for like 15 minutes or something. And obviously Typhus Lol, Poor Dogs, Senor Soli, Ganked by Björksen, and No Mercy, and welcome to the stream, friends. So let's see, where did I stop with the chat? And RK Endel, welcome to the stream to you as well. Okay, I'm gonna look at the chat now, look at some questions, and answer them. That was it. Okay, that's the last one. Holy shit, there was lots of shit in the chat. Not even a minute in, Flame comes out. It's gonna sound like a newbie question, but is snare the same as slow, or is snare a root? No, a snare is like a root. It's just a stun without a stun, but being able to cast abilities and auto attack. A slow is just slowing you down. In relation to Courage of the Colossus snare, yeah, snare is like root, and like Zyra E, Amumu, or stuff like that are snares. Difference between snare, root, stun. Snare, root, there's no difference. They're just different, I don't know, inconsistency, and stun makes it so you can't use abilities and auto attacks. Amumu's case is special because Amumu's ultimate is a snare, but it also makes it so you can't auto attack. But that's specifically stated in the tooltip. Jesus Christ, so many people. Zero Graphics, August 423. Spartas Ben and M Legge 21, welcome to the stream. Poly is a stun. No, polymorph is an own category because you can move, but you have reduced movement speed and you can't use stuff. Polymorph is an own form of CC, just like Grounded, which Cassiopeia has on a W. Do you ever go Rylas on Rumble? I don't think you do anymore. The slow nerf was probably too big. I'm not entirely sure because I'm not a Rumble main and need to look that up. But maybe you do that in some situations. Generally, I don't know. This game doesn't seem too hard to just join. Do you play a variety of champions? Play suggestions. If you just start playing top lane, just play Trundle, Darius, Garen, Swain, stuff like that. I can repeat myself over and over here. 2 items, 50 minutes, Jesus. This 2v9, 2v8. Crisis, I mostly play Swain and God, it makes me sad how slow I take turret when I'm so far ahead, then I leave me alone. It's kind of the downside of being AP top. Yes, it is, but at the same time, your job is to just drag people there and make TP plays. It's the same with Rumble and stuff, so you're not supposed to be a split pusher on Swain. You can do that once you get some AP because you do deal damage after a while, but it is a bit sad early on, yes. Did they release game icon brackets yet? I don't know. I don't think so. Does he agree chat while he plays? No. I'm trying, if I die or something, I'm trying to take a quick look, at least the follows, but the chat not as much because that would be really hard. I'm trying to answer questions after the game. Would you recommend me to return playing Rumble? Right now I basically only play Relia or sometimes Shen Singe. Not really. It's not necessary. If you already have a few set champions that you play and can play in, I don't know which elo it is, but I assume it's like Platinum or something. If it's in this elo, just stick to them. There's no reason to go another champion. Rumble isn't like OP, and the other champions are also still fine. They just have different jobs, but you can obviously still play them. Looking for another carry top, play Fiora or Jace, they're the strongest. Or Quinn, or Pantheon. Is Maokai a game changer? Like, if Maokai is good enough, is he able to turn a team fight? It's less about being good enough and more about being tanky, and that happens to be the case if you get enough gold beforehand, so all you want to do in Maokai is farm properly. So yes, it is, provided you get enough gold or enough of a lead so people can't touch you. This team isn't doing you any favors. I agree. Just let these shitters lose. I mean, realistically, this would have been a lost game for almost anyone, unless you were mid lane or something. This would have been a lost lane. If you would be in this game, I'm not going to down talk anyone here. This is just the honest truth. If anyone below high diamond would have been in this game, unless they're on like Fiora or something, 100% a loss, 100%. Because this is one of these games where you literally go 1v5 and you cannot win this unless the enemy fucks up super hard or you're a god at the game. Not saying I'm a god at the game, but I got lucky with like the calls that I made, which were fine. That did the correct things, luckily. But realistically, it's really, really hard to win these games if you're in the elo and you're just like, if you're like gold level and you play this game in bronze, you wouldn't win this. And you need to accept that. That's just what happens. I already accepted that game as a loss. I expected that to be a loss, but I still tried. That's what matters. The players are mostly silver, maybe botlane's completely autofilled. Maybe. Are you the Rumble main? No, I'm not. Sadly, I'm not. Support backdoor thinking. Dude, that Malzahar backdoor. Insane. Time to sell boots for Ludens, you'll have the same movement speed and more IP. I don't think you have the same movement speed, I still think you have less than having boots normally. I don't know the exact math though, and it's not worth doing that because the armor pen, the EM pen is really good and they didn't have any magic resistance, so dealing true damage is more important than that quick burst Ludens gives you. Also, Almighty One, welcome to the stream. When do you go Rylai's Proto Belt on Rumble? I don't even know if you go Proto Belt or Rylai's anymore. I think you go Proto Belts against Squishies. This could have been a Proto Belt game, possibly, to get away from Olaf as well. But Rylai's, I'm not sure if you build it at all anymore, because the nerf was pretty hard. Clutch as fuck, lol. Only took 28 kills. Those people are annoying. Report Olaf, can't blame him. It's a really fucking bad day when you meet kind of smurfs. Usually some players act like they never hit a smurf on their lane. Yeah, like Zed is, I think Orianna might have been like a platinum smurf as well, because she farmed really well and pressured Zed super hard. Either way though, like, it's not like this Olaf, that he didn't play well. He built really shitty. He wasn't a good player, but the game is not his fault. I admittedly, if I was against a better player, I probably wouldn't have been able to snowball this hard and solo carry. But still, like, blaming this Olaf is like, the enemy team could have fucking did so much more to just close out the game. They literally had an open nexus. They could have just ran it down and ended the game, and they didn't do that. So, and at the end of the day, it's not Olaf's fault. They could have still 2v5 that game. They didn't, so that game is still on Orianna and Vayne to lose, and they did lose it, so. I followed you mainly for tank karma. Are you still playing it? Is it viable? It's still viable. I'm gonna play it sometime maybe, but I don't have it yet on this account, so I can't promise anything. Which champs do you think are relatively easy mechanical skill, but if you get fed can carry the game relatively well? Pretty much what I already said. Swain, Trundle, Pantheon. Those are like really good carries. Which one of you think are the meta top lanes right now? Shen, Maokai, Jace. In solo queue probably Quinn, not entirely sure. Fiora. I don't even know the rest. I had a list, but I forgot about it. Those 5 definitely. This is talking about higher elo though. Meta, realistically, meta doesn't exist in low elo because it doesn't matter what champions are meta. You need to learn the game, and then you can look at the champions that are strongest. Because it doesn't matter if you abuse a champion that is meta if you don't know how to play the game. Do you think champs such as Wukong and Pantheon can carry a game easily with the new lethality buffs? Yes, they can. Wukong not as easily because he's a unique champion that you need to put time to, invest time into to play properly. Pantheon is super easy to play though, so Pantheon definitely. Amumu Oldest Entanglement, yeah, that's what it's called, I think. Jace, Maokai, meta champion solo queue are Jace, Maokai, Cyan, not really Cyan, Nautilus, not as much anymore. Irelia, not really. Camille, yes, Camille is still broken. Rengar, also not really top lane. But like, I agree, Jace, Maokai, Camille. But like, that's for higher elo. You should only play Maokai of those in low elo. Can you play Gangplank game? I don't have Gangplank on this, and I'm really fucking bad at Gangplank because I never, not through a single game, invested any. Well, I do have Gangplank level 4 on my main, but I never invested any time to him, so I'd rather want to stay away from Gangplank for now and play other champions. I have a question. In order to make the stream even better, could you evaluate the game that what you others did wrong and what you could have done better to win the game, every game? Yeah, I think I'll do it in higher elos because right now it doesn't make too much sense. I'm just gonna point out like individual things that you should do. You can't rely on others in this elo. See, I'm a big fan of Last Shadows. If you don't know him, just Google him. He's of Last Shadow style of coaching because all he does is pretty much tell you how it is, and he's really straightforward and strict. And pretty much what he says is you cannot rely on people below, I think he says platinum or something, because they're all fucking brain dead animals. It's a bit too harsh, but he has a point. What he says is that there is people that are literally disabled, play the game with fucking their feet, and they're still diamond, and there's most of the people are hard stuck in bronze or silver and complain that I can't climb. That's not their that's not the fault of their team, that's just them being bad. And that's why you cannot rely on them if you want to climb. Sometimes you have to rely on them, and you should play around that, but you shouldn't necessarily say, oh well, if my teammates play better, I could have climbed. You should still look at what you could have done better and then play accordingly to that, because that's the only way you'll climb, ever. But I'll do that in higher elos when people actually start thinking about like the game plan and stuff. Because in this elo people don't think about a game plan, and I'll still try to force it onto them, but most of the time it doesn't work that well. Once it is into like platinum elo, I'll do that. My question leans more towards an opinion, but here is: I mained Gragas for 2 seasons in jungle before moving to top lane since nerf on him. I'm platinum, my top lane tank is Tamken, seeing my champ old favorite in LCS right now makes me want to take him as a tanky top. Is it worth to swap as Gragas strong top or just LCS meta? You can play Gragas, yeah. He's okay. If you already main Gragas, you can play him top lane again. He's a fine champion right now with the buffs. Otherwise, I would probably not recommend picking him up. Why is Trundle a good carry champion? Because Trundle is really easy to play. It's literally just auto-attacking people and pressing R on someone and then smacking them with a fucking giant club until they fucking die. You know how those thugs, like if you like walk around the fucking dark alleyway or something, and there's like a thug with a baseball bat just fucking smacking you down and taking your cash? That's what you do with Trundle. Like, you can't do anything. You're just Fiora, you know? You're just a fucking lonely girl. You just fucking had your flute lessons. That's her fucking dagger, whatever that thing is. And you just fucking walk around with it. You have that fucking small thing, and then that fucking thug just fucking punches you with that baseball bat. That's Trundle. Like, what how are you supposed to gonna do that? It's supposed to do against that. Unless you're really good at other champions to outplay him, Trundle can just fucking do the same thing by just right-clicking you to death. So that's why he's a really good carry champion. And he also offers utility on top of that. Rapier, that's what it's called, yeah. It's not a dagger. It's like, yeah. Jace, Maokai, Fiora, Camille, Kled, Riven is what you see every day. The occasional Poppy, not Shen 2. Kled is... In higher elo, Kled is pretty bad in my opinion. But yeah. Not gonna touch on that again. Have you thought about adding an FAQ to the bottom of your stream to answer questions that you constantly get asked, like what's meta, what you can carry with, etc.? I'll do that sometime for like lower elo champions, I guess. But for now, I think I should be fine. If I feel like it gets too tedious, I'll definitely do that. Yeah, blowing on the straw on the silver too. Yeah, that's exactly. That's what people can do. And then there's guys in bronze and like, what? How does this happen? Is the stream ending? Yes, I'll end it in like a few minutes. I'm just answering some questions. How can teams make a good team comp? You can't in solo queue until the higher levels, and even in the higher levels people don't. In higher levels people just pick what's meta most of the time, or they're one-trick ponies. So you pretty much just play what you should be playing and then play according to your team comp strength if you have a comp. But you don't plan a comp in the champ select because it just doesn't work. If someone tells you, for example, if you're mid lane main and you don't play Orianna, and someone goes, wow, we have Nocturne, we have Trundle, we have this and that, I think Orianna would be really good in this comp. And it's like, okay, sure, I'm gonna pick Orianna. Then you fucking go 8 because you can't play Orianna, then there's no point in doing that. Just play what you have, play what you should be playing, and then plan the game once you get into game, and not before. Until you get into high elos where you can expect people to pick certain champions, and then you can plan some stuff. What's your opinion on both Hydra and full AD Jarvan top lane? It's probably not good normally, but it's pretty fun to do regardless. It's really fun. I did in LCS, which is pretty admirable, even though he did fucking nothing on it. It's a fun build, but I don't think it's good, unless you're main, obviously. Can you play some Riven? No. I'd rather fucking end my life. I hate Riven. Fucking disgusting champion. I'll never get used to how that champion is allowed to be a thing. Because my problem with Riven, just to quickly touch on that, is that she is the champion that can literally beat any matchup in the game if you're good Riven. And that's fucking bad in my idea. Because that completely defeats the idea of having a counter pick. It doesn't matter how good you are in Maokai. If the enemy Fiora is okay, Fiora will win after a while. But there's very little things that beat Riven if you're a really good Riven player. And that's not good in my opinion. I think Riven needs a little more counterplay in that regard. I think his skill floor is a little too... Skill floor is a little too high? Low? High. A little too high. In that she's too hard to pick up properly, but she is so disgusting if you actually invest so much time into her and are a good player, because you can beat anyone. That's why there's so many challenger Riven players, because you can, even if you play meta champions, you can abuse all those other meta champions if you're good at Riven, and I think that's just dumb. It's just dumb. But I do have respect for good Riven players, because it does take a lot of effort. Your channel reminds me a lot of the old days of Valkyrin stream. You're making a very respectful rundown of all the questions, take the right time to answer it. I like it. I wish you get a famous Twitch stream anyway, but there's a point you won't be able to do that anymore, lol. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll ever get there, because I do have commitment issues when it comes to stuff like this. But I'll try to stick for this to now and see where it leads me. And as long as I can, I'll try to answer most of it. But I'm glad that you enjoy what I'm doing so far. That's always nice and inspiring to hear. Davey101, welcome to the stream. Do you have any tips on how to play against heavy lane pressure champs like Alawi, Yorick without losing lane and all your map pressure? Normally, I'd say if they first pick it, you just counter pick it in the sense that you make their champion useless. Like Alawi is really bad against some ranged stuff. Yorick is bad against against ranged stuff as well, but something that can disengage is good against him as well, or that can dash out of his wall, because that makes him pretty useless. And generally, if you lose pressure in the lane, that's fine, if you can translate it elsewhere. If you're against a split push champion, you should either make sure that you pick something to counteract their split push and make sure that that they can't force anything. For example, Maokai, where you literally just sit on the tower and push out the waves and don't go on him, so that the game is played 4v4 and you can make a TP play. Or you try to play something like Rumble, well, or Lissandra or whatever, something similar like that, and force something with the rest of your team, and then instantly backs so your team can push while you stop Ilaoi or something. It's a bit hard to play around that, but it's possible. I still hate Ilaoi though. I can't play around a good Ilaoi if I can. That champion's weird. Can I still play Graves top? Probably. He's better jungle, but you can probably play him. It's not good though. Low floor, too easy to play well. Low ceiling. Yeah, low ceiling, I know. Wait, but low. I was talking about like high floor and low floor. I wasn't sure about that. Coxie, how do I be so good and look like I'm from Dexter's Laboratory? Sadly, I never watched Dexter's Laboratory. But let me just quickly Google that. Dexter's Laboratory. Maybe do it look similar to one of those guys? Oh, huh. Oh, that's nice. I don't have glasses though. Actually, never watched that. I'm sorry if I offended you there, Coxie. You do that by being a very, very handsome master / Diamond 1, because I'm going to dig K, I think, top lane main, and make a stream where you just talk out of your ass the entire time. That's how you do it, Coxie. I have doubts about the champion I played most this season, Renekton. I don't know if my life would be easier if I went Ignite and balls to the wall or picked something more mid-late game. It's more about learning the basics and less about the champion still. Except, I mean, I don't know your elo, but it sounds to me like you think it's the champion as a problem, but you can get Diamond 5 with literally any champion in the game if you know how to play the game. So, I would not... Fucking dope, man. But you literally can get Diamond 5 with any champion if you know how the game works. It doesn't depend on the champ itself, really. You need to keep that in mind. That the reason why I'm telling people to play easy champions is because you need to learn the game before you learn the champions. And if you don't need to invest lots of time to learn the champions, like fucking Trundle, Garen, Darius, stuff like that, aren't extremely hard to master, then you, or like play okay to an okay level, then you can just fucking focus on the important things on the game. Can I get Diamond 5 if I play Aatrox? Yes, there's a fucking master player playing Aatrox. Fuck you, Duffman. When do we see fucking Aatrox on G2? That's the real question. I agree, I'll bring more subscribers. I have quite a lot of friends stuck in bronze, so I'd be happy to see you stream. Hey, I'd love to if you bring them. Maybe they'll learn something. You have a grade 3 stars though. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be ass, but if so, thank you. I know. Is GP good for climbing? I want to say yes, but it's not true. It's good. GP is really good if you're a really good GP player. But becoming a really good GP player, you need to invest so much fucking time, and it's honestly not worth it if you just want to climb. If you just want to climb, don't play GP. There's challenger players that can't play GP. So, Aatrox player is a jungle though, people. Keep that in mind if you want to play him. You can still play him top lane. You can play Aatrox Diamond to Diamond 5 on top lane. You can play anything Diamond 5 to top lane. Or anything that's not troll. Hi, I'm in Diamond 3 Blitz OTP, and while I know it's not top lane, do you have any tips on how to play him as I get higher elo? If not, won't be switching OTP and Blitz top to be viable to prevent me from becoming hard stuck. I don't think so. I don't think Diamond... first of all, I don't know much about bot lane. Past Diamond level, I'm fucking trash at AD carry and support. So every time I get autofilled, I just fucking play Karma or Sivir or some shit. But generally, I think being a Blitzcrank OTP is fine. There's just something else in your game that must be lacking. Like, there's some people like... what was his name? Something Lion, Supportive Lion, I think was his name. He plays Blitzcrank and Master, Elo and stuff, and it works out. He's a good solo queue champion if you know what you're doing in him, so just keep playing him and look at your mistakes. Or ask someone. Yeah, I don't know much of a bot lane, I'm very sorry about that. I'm silver 3 and I'm probably retarded. I don't want to be mean here, but I personally don't rate people that are stuck in bronze or silver for longer than a year very highly myself. Like, I know it sounds mean, it sounds very mean, but you know, it's just either a lack of effort or holding yourself back by not realizing that yourself is the problem. That's literally all it is. And people that can't accept that, that's like, you know, it's just, it's their fault, you know. I don't want to say anything. I played Udi Trundle last year and had a decent win rate on both. I can't play Udi for my life now. Yeah, Udi isn't that good anymore. There are pro players that can't play GP. Yeah, exactly. Bolts can't play GP, for example. Even though he did like one turnaround game like 2 years ago or something against TSM where he just fucking wiped the entire team, Bolts can't play fucking GP. I want to climb play. If you want to climb play Jace, if you're above platinum, sure. What was that? A master Aatrox ODP plays in jungle. Yeah, and I know he's better. He's better jungle. I agree. But you can get Diamond 5 with anything. That's normal. Like, there's a challenger Urgot player that plays in the top lane, so everything's possible. I'm hard stuck gold. Fuck you, Garrett. I mean, gold is nice. You get the fucking, what's it called? The Victoria skin. That's cool. I've been in silver since season 4. I know I'm a problem. Where do I start? By looking at people, looking at your champ pool, or like picking 3 champions for your main role, 1 champion for your off role. The 3 champions are easy to play. The off role champion is really easy to play. You practice these champions over and over and over and over and over again. You play fucking a minimum of 3 games up to 5 games a day, and you just play these champions over and over and drill them in. And then you just, if you're still stuck, you look for someone to look at your mistakes, what you're doing. Because then you really have some real gameplay issues. You just need to coach them probably. Or like look at gameplays. Because that's all you really can do. If you're that stuck with your mindset, which I haven't no master right now, because I also can't get into Challenger, because I'm not good enough, you need to look at gameplays and learn from that. Why above Platinum? Because above Platinum players slowly start to understand what their champion does. That's about it, really. If you play Jace below Platinum, you can't play Jace. Because, I mean, you can't even... I can't even play Jace properly. Jace is not an easy champion to play. Jace is actually pretty hard. If you want to play something like Jace to just carry, just play Quinn or Pantheon instead. It's the same result, but easier. Is Maokai any good? Yes. Still very good. I started season 5 silver, season 6 ended plat. This season will probably end in high gold. I mean, if you don't play that much or something, or if you have like a mental blockade or something, that's fine. You know, it happens. Just keep at it. You'll get back there. Keep believing in yourself. Left some feedback on Facebook when you get a chance. I'm gonna do that once I end the stream. I actually find Fiora quite hard. Am I retarded? Probably not. Fiora's a hard champion. Fiora is a hard champion to play properly. She isn't just right click. Compared to like champions like Trundle, Maokai, not Maokai, well also Maokai, but like Maokai, Tryndamere, fucking all those champions. Fiora is one of the harder duelists because your parry is really important. Timing on that is really important. And dancing around people to proc your ult as fast as possible is also really important. So Fiora is definitely one of the harder duelists to play properly. When should I play ranked? Whenever you want to. Whenever you feel good and you feel like you're not tilted. If you feel like you have a mindset where you just like, oh fuck this, I don't want to play again, then don't play again. If you just go and play and just treat ranked as a normal game. That ranked anxiety is a real problem for many people, and I still have that sometimes as well. But you just need to just go in and just play. I'm gold 3 at main Jace and don't see how he's hard at all. I have a 65% win rate now, over 60 games. Then you're probably not a gold level, because then you're still climbing, and that means you're probably still gonna be platinum sometime. Because a real gold player won't play Jace properly. Or like a real silver player. Because Jace is hard to play. I just play Warwick top. He's easy as fuck. Kappa. I mean, it's a bit harder now. He's a skill shot. A bugged skill shot at that. Is Jax good to main? Probably not. I'd rather recommend Trundle again, stuff like that. Jax is again one of the champions that you can play, but it's better to play other champions that do the same thing. Because Jax relies a lot on cancelling your autos properly and weaving in everything and like attacking at the right times, and that's just that you can only do that if you're a Jax one trick or something like that. Is it true that Gragas is better not to play in solo, keep yourself as arsed? I mean, a good Gragas fuck a team fight with an unexpected ult? Yes, every Gragas can. Even if you're a Gragas one trick, you can fuck team fights with your ult. But if you're a Gragas one trick, you can still play Gragas. You probably shouldn't play him just like to just be like, oh yeah, I can play Gragas. But if you want to pick him up and invest time in him, you can play Gragas. Why wouldn't you? You can make mistakes in every champion. I only started playing LoL for the first time 1 year ago and finished Gold 5 in my first season. Good job. You're an early adopter of what it means to be a good player. You have high hopes. In my first season, I finished Silver 1 or Silver 2. Granted, I only played the promo games, and next season I got Diamond 5. But Gold 5 was a good start for the first season. I'm proud of you. Is a good champion pool Maokai, Jax, and Jace? Probably Maokai, Trundle, and Pantheon instead for lower elos. You can climb if I get good and understand Jace. Yes. If you're already good enough at the game, you can play Jace. No doubt. And then you could climb even harder. But if you want to get the basics done, you shouldn't play Jace, because Jace, you invest so much time learning how the champion works properly. I played like 20 games in a normal before I actually play Jace in ranked first, and I still have a negative win rate on him in diamond because it's really hard to play properly. Then again, again, if you have a good win rate on Jace on like 20 games plus or something, you either don't belong in this elo and you will climb, or you got lucky with a few games. But like generally, Jace is one of the harder to play champions. It's not the hardest, he's not Gangplank level, but he's kind of hard to play. We had Fame Ho, Deadlifting Bra, and Javelin SC. Welcome to the stream, friends. I'm a bit late here. I've noticed LS is telling players at all places in the letter to play Garen. What are your thoughts on that champ? I wouldn't say all places. I would stop playing him starting with Platinum and go with something more useful. Because at that point people start to understand that you can kite Garen and make him useless. But before that, yes, Garen is still really good in gold and silver, and especially bronze, because they don't understand how the champion works and what his weaknesses are. They just stand around and tank his damage and then just wonder that you get a 1000 true damage ultimate in your face. So you can play Garen until Platinum. Probably even still in Platinum. I love me some Gangplank, but I guess the skill force is too high for my elo. Yeah. You can. I mean, if you just want to have fun or something, you can play Gangplank. This is me purely talking about climbing, if you just want to climb. If you want to have fun and play Ari or fucking Gangplank or something, go for it, you know. I'm just saying, if you just want to learn the game and climb, you shouldn't. What champions are good for learning and eventually climbing? Everything easy that I already said several times now. Trundle, Garen, Swain, Lissandra, Maokai, Malphite, fuck knows. All those champions. All those champions that have little skill shots, have good impact regardless, and just focus on the basics of CSing, where to pressure, when to pressure, what to pressure, why to pressure. Pretty much just like the fucking, maybe I should like the 5 W's, like when, where, what, why, stuff like that. I play GP in bronze, but mainly play him as a pocket figure, just do normals and practice and normals and casting wins. I'm still new to the game, so I'm still learning the game, but I enjoy learning his mechanics. If you have fun doing so, more power to you. I'm just saying, if you want to get out of bronze, it's probably not the best idea. After I stopped playing GP in ranked, I dropped to 32% win rate in solo queue. Probably because you don't know how to play the game properly, and instead focused on that one champion, which you could play then, but you could still not understand how the mechanics generally worked. You need to find other champions that you need to focus on, and then you can translate that to every other champion in the game. Even if you're not a Riven one trick, you can still play Riven normally then, and do stuff on a, like I could play Riven until Diamond 5. even though I can't play Riven, because I know how the game works. To that degree, anyway. Not above, like, Master, but, like, to that point, I could. How do I learn what to pressure? Watch the stream, watch game replays, watch fucking, I don't know. Watch people that know what they're talking about, pretty much. Also, don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's fine to make mistakes. If you like go in for a trade and realize, okay, I know with this guy I can't trade at this level or something, that's fine. You just need to play more and remember that for next time. If you make a mistake, that's fine. If you make the same mistake twice, that's fine. If you make it a third time, it's still fine. But if you keep making it after over and over and over, then that gets to be a problem. You need to remember that and then eventually act on it. Should I run Darius with Flash Ghost, Flash TP, or Ghost TP? Flash TP, always. Unless you're like a really cheese Darius one-trick players, which do run Flash Ghost. If you just want to play Darius normally, you go TP Flash on pretty much any champ. Except for like maybe Singed or something. Been a console guy my whole life, still getting used to playing on a PC. I know that feeling. I used to be a Call of Duty player. I wrecked those kids at MW2, dude. I was like the TAR 21 at me. Ah, dude, that was the times. Kled, Yorick, Shen, Trundle is an alright champ pool for 5s. So should I maybe pick up Fiora or Poppy? Kled is really bad in 5s in my opinion. Yorick is pretty bad. Shen is good. Trundle is good. I would replace Kled Yorick with Maokai. Maokai is pretty much a must for 5s. And either Jace, because he's good, or Fiora. So replace Kled Yorick with Jace, Fiora. Kled Yorick with Maokai, Jace, or Fiora. So Maokai and then Jace slash Fiora. Bruiser Rengar top, thoughts? Really good. I mean, if you like Rengar, I think it's pretty good still. Maybe Bruiser not much anymore, not as much anymore because I didn't get to play him that much. But I like it. I think it's pretty good. It's probably better jungle, but you have to be able to play Rengar though. What is pressuring? Just pretty much means forcing people to come to your lane, or just getting people to come and answer your push on a tower, or answering your push on a dragon or on the Baron or something like that. That pressures the enemy to do something about it, and then you can turn on them, or you can go somewhere else and pressure that then, and you pretty much chase them around the map. That's what pressuring is. Can Akram still be played top lane? Probably, but it's not good. Why is Ivan so broken, highly favored in low elo? Because Ivan is literally just walk around, be a troll, and press E to shield people. You shield people and they do the job for you. That's Ivan. He's really easy to play in my opinion. Ivan is a design flaw, because he doesn't need to do much to be as annoyingly toxic as he is. So I don't think Ivan... I think Ivan was a mistake. But there's lots of champions that I think were mistakes, so... maybe that's not a good opinion to have. Camilla's a fucking mistake as well. I ended up a silver 2 last season, first ever year playing League, so I know that I understand the game to a level a lot higher than silver, but I find you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. Do you think jungle would be best role to help carry myself? Jungle is always the best to carry yourself, yes. Jungle is the easiest role to carry games with, especially if you play carry junglers. If you play carry junglers and you learn jungle properly, you can easily get to fucking any elo. Like, fucking play Grace jungle and dominate everything until fucking master. Jungle is still a broken role in my opinion. You can carry as any role if you're good enough. Yeah, I agree. But it's harder on some other roles than it is to carry on jungle mid lane. Jungle mid lane will always be the strongest right now. What do you think of Yorick in a solo queue environment? Playable. I think it's actually pretty good. It's probably also not terrible if you in 5s if you can't play Yorick good enough. Rek'Sai's free low? Probably not anymore, no. The thingy nerf hit her too hard, the courage nerf, and since lethality is actually strong, you can kill Rek'Sai. So I think Wraith's free low instead. Also, JSL Fable and Arth99, welcome to the stream. And on that note, after talking so much, I will finally end the stream because my fucking throat is dead. I'm actually done. Talking so much is really hard. But I'm trying, friends. I'm trying. So I'm gonna do the same thing tomorrow. Gonna be back at same time for 3 hours. Hopefully 3 hours. And I'll see you tomorrow, friends. I hope you had a good time and happy, fun climbing, learning Trundle and whatnot. I hope you get out of silver and get that juicy victorious whatever. See you tomorrow, friends.